double coverage, our junior college preview edition. We're looking at Cabrillo this season, and our freelancer Ryan Silapan caught up with head coach Bill Garrison earlier in the preseason.
A lot of times, in order to win a conference title outright, one, you have to play at a high level, and I thought over the last 6 weeks last year we played very, very well. That team, a large amount of them are often playing at four-year schools now. What we have to do is we have to continue to get better as a football team ourselves, eliminate mistakes when those opportunities present themselves so that we can be in a position to win a conference title outright.
As the team goes, we got a lot of returners coming out, so expectations are high. We'll have a good record hopefully this year. Yeah.
Now, you had an injury-riddled season, again, last year. How's it like, the measurement coming up to this season?
Last season was another unfortunate thing. I tore my ACL. This time had to get surgery. Coming back strong, though. Coach Smo, who's the defensive coordinator here, he did my therapy. He helped me come back pretty quick, so feeling good, ready for the season.
I feel like we're going to have a pretty good year. We got a lot of speed coming back, a lot of returners. I think we have a good chance to earn a bowl game and win it.
Yeah, do you feel like kind of like what happened last year, tying co-conference champions? Do you feel this is the push to give you guys the edge to you want to be the champions outright this season?
I feel like we have the drive on this team to overcome that. We have the will to win the extra games that we need to, so we won't have to be the co-conference, so we don't have to share it.
Mm-hmm. And you feel like you guys finishing up 4-1 last year, you'll be able to carry that momentum into this season?
Oh yeah, definitely. We got a lot of good players coming back. We got good freshmen coming through, so I feel like we should have a good team.
Back and you'll be flat, dude. Supposed to just get a little louder. Let's go through the motions now. Come on. Keep your eyes up. Let's come back to flat.
Really good year. We have pretty solid defense this year, and I think our offense is stepping up quite a bit. Practice seems more intense, and I think it's going to be a good year this year.
If you could just talk about last season where you guys started off going 1-4, then you turned around went 4-1 to wrap up the season, get a share of the conference title.
I think the intensity just got a lot higher during practice. Everyone was pushing each other a lot more, and we got a lot closer, and we just decided we wanted to start winning more.
Our expectations for this season are very similar to what we do each season, and that's that we have to control the variables that we can control, work as hard as we can, be prepared as we can possibly be, and then produce on game day.
Now, the big story, of course, coming into the season for Cabrillo is that they went 1-4 last year to start, and they finished 4-1 to actually tie for the league title for the Coast Conference Championship. Do you think that's going to carry over into this year at all? In terms of their momentum.
Well, they have a decent amount of returners, including quarterback Lucas Romanski.
Mm-hmm.
They did lose Riggs Powell. Apparently, he's on his mission right now. But I think they have enough skill returning, and they always just seem like they play a really tough preseason schedule, according to what the state hooks them up with.
Yeah.
And then kind of dominate or fare very well in conference play.
Yeah.
So there's no reason, I think, to believe they won't be back in the hunt.
I believe Hartnell is ranked right now in the state rankings. Of course, Los Medanos played them last week and lost big time, 41-7 to Hartnell. So Cabrillo plays Los Medanos this week, and maybe
it should
kind of by comparison games, I guess, a little bit to see how maybe they stack up in Coast Conference play.
It was a three-way tie for the title last year. But Hartnell and Monterey should be equally good this year.
Sure.
I heard that Cabrillo's a little small up front, but that's the case every year. And I'm sure Bill Garrison will get the most out of them. They work hard. They're usually a defensive-led team. Their best athletes are usually put there, and and they make things happen on offense. So,
well, few people are going to be as big as Chase Whitney, the Aptos graduate, 6'7". He's only 230, but 6'7". I mean, I don't know if anyone's going to be taller than him at the very least. And you got Moses Cato at 6'1", 285. So he's going the other way, height and weight a little bit. But obviously they do have some size.
Yeah, once in a blue moon they get those guys, and one of those gentlemen that you mentioned, Whitney's a local kid.
Yep.
But I'm just saying they're little engines that can type thing are their leaders. They have a ton of those guys. You know, guys like J.P. Holbert from Pajaro Valley.
Yeah.
Just a beast. And they have Jalen Cahill back from Harbor. He was injured last year, so he'll return.
ACL,
Yeah, so he'll be. You know, they have some good returning talent to work around.